emailed my nurse yesterday and I was like, should I be concerned that I'm already like 5 days late? And she said not really, it can take time, which I knew, but I'm very regular, so it was a little irritating, but finally started. I emailed her again this morning and let her know that I started. She sent me my calendar for round 3. So I'm really excited. My medication is getting delivered on Friday. I start birth control this Thursday for like 2 weeks and a few days. And then I think I said May 26th. So it's 2 weeks from today. In 2 weeks, I start Lupron injections for like 8 days and then I start stims. So it's gonna come up really fast, but I'm excited. I'm ready to do this. I am ready. Hey guys, I realize it's been a minute since I've updated you. May 26th, Tuesday. So I am doing my Lupron injections now. I did my first one this morning, so I'll insert that clip here for you guys to see. Since I've never done Lupron like this before, I don't really know side effects and like how I'm gonna be feeling in the next few days, but I take birth control until Thursday and Lupron for like 10 days, and then I have my baseline appointment and starting stims. So fingers crossed and prayers that everything goes well. Thursday, May 28th. I'm in a great mood and feeling good because I have coffee. I actually had decided once I started IVF injections that I was not going to be drinking coffee, but I went without it for like the last few days and thought I was going to die. And so I did some research and stuff, and you can have a little bit of caffeine during IVF, just don't overdo it. And it just helps boost my mood a lot because otherwise I'm grumpy AF. So today is day 3 of taking my Lupron injections. I guess some symptoms I'm noticing is I'm getting pretty bad headaches. And initially when I take it, I do feel a little bit nauseous, like not enough to throw up, but I just feel a little bit nauseous. So yeah, headaches, nausea. Today's my last day of birth control. Hallelujah. I'm so happy. If you know this IVF process, I mean, some people don't feel this way, but for me, birth control is the worst part of IVF. Like, I'd rather inject myself a million times than have to take birth control because it just throws my mood out of whack, gives me migraines, and it's horrible. Oh, and with the Lupron too, I am noticing at nighttime I'm getting a little bit of hot flashes. I'm just like sweating at night more and I'm really hot. So, but anyways, other than that, feeling good, doing good. Less than a week now until I have my baseline appointment. That should be the day I start stims as well. So we're getting so close and I'm so excited. I'm just working from home today and Shaday's just left to go to work. So that's the update for now. I'm getting nervous, but I'm excited. And one of my IVF friends on Instagram, Jasmine, just shared with me this morning she had a dream last night that we had a baby girl and that we were pregnant, and saw like my whole family in it, and it was really sweet of her to share. Just encouraged me a little bit because she said her dreams usually come true, so we'll see. Hopefully that would be great. But anyways guys, I'll keep you updated. Today is June 3rd and I am heading to my baseline ultrasound appointment, blood work and all that, to make sure that we're good to start stims, because I'm supposed to start stims tonight, which is very exciting. Yeah, so I'm in the car. This is kind of like the first time I'm going out by myself since the stay-at-home order and everything. Well, I did when we had our last cycle, but I feel like things are so much different now. I wasn't even wearing a mask last time, like it wasn't required to wear masks and stuff when you went in for your appointments, but now have my mask and everything, and I have my gloves. I have to go fill gas in my car. I'm nervous for some reason. I don't know why. Usually my baseline appointments go like easy breezy, no big deal, everything's fine. But I think I'm just nervous to get the cycle started. Obviously you guys know last 2 cycles did not work, so it just makes me nervous. But anyway, we're on our way, so I just wanted to update you guys. And yeah, pray for me. I'm so nervous. So I just got back from my doctor's appointment and they found 6 follicles on the right ovary and like 9 or 10 follicles on the left that they could see. So that is great news. So I'm just waiting for a call from them for my blood work and like to make sure all my levels and everything are normal. And if they are, then I start stims tonight and we can move forward, and then I'll go back on Saturday for another monitoring appointment. I don't know how many of you know or like follow me on Instagram, but I'm participating right now in the Amplifying Melanated Voices movement. And that's basically a movement where white content creators or just anybody who wants to participate to not post their own content for this week from June 1 to June 7, maybe even longer than that, but to not post their own content so that the content of Black content creators and people sharing resources for the Black Lives Matter movement can be put at the forefront of social media. And so that is the things that we are seeing online to bring awareness to what's going on in this country right now, to bring awareness to the systemic racism that is so deeply rooted in our country, and things that we can do to be better and to make change, like real change, you know? Innocent lives are being, not lost, they're being taken. They're being taken, and I'm gonna like get emotional, and it's not about me. I don't want to get emotional, and it's not about me, because right now I am learning how privileged I am and how privileged my life has been. And that privilege, you guys, that can be used to help our Black brothers and sisters. And I say brothers and sisters because they are brothers and sisters in Christ. They're human beings. This is a human rights issue. And the fact that my Black friends and family have to fear going outside every day, or have to fear that their husbands or brothers or fathers or uncles or cousins or whoever may not come home, is unacceptable. It is unacceptable and terrifying, and not something that any human being should ever have to live with. And that is why I stand with them. Being a white woman, I mean, I'm half Indian too, but whatever. The point is, being a white woman and the color of my skin, like, it's pathetic that this gives me any kind of privilege in society, but the truth is it does. And having that privilege also gives me a voice, and that it doesn't matter how many followers you have on YouTube or Instagram or whatever your platform is. That conversation starts at home, within your family, between you and your spouse, or you and your siblings, you and your parents. Especially in the Indian community, I will say, there is a lot of bias and underlying racism within the Indian community for Black people. And that is something that has to be talked about, and it has to be unlearned behavior. I was reading today about how racism is not something you're born with. It's not something that you come out of the womb and you know exactly, like, oh, that person's Black, like, I don't like them. It doesn't work like that. Racism and bias and prejudice against other people is something that's taught, and it's something that you learn. It is learned behavior. However, love is also something that is learned, and it is much stronger than hate. And so these are things that people can unlearn, and we can educate them on, and we have the opportunity to do that. Sorry, I'm going on a rant, but it's not really a rant, you guys, because this is a conversation that we need to continue having. June 1 to June 7, fine, I'm doing this Amplifying Melanated Voices. That's not the point, though. The point is this conversation needs to continue, because this is going to be a long, hard journey and a fight against the racism that is so deeply rooted and built in this country. And that starts with you, and that starts at home, and that starts with sharing on social media. It starts with donating to the right organizations. It starts with signing petitions. And I've already lost a few Facebook friends and Instagram friends because they keep saying, you know, Blue Lives Matter, talking about the cops and different things like that, or they can't understand why rioting and looting is going on and whatever. These are all symptoms of a much bigger problem. The looting and rioting and everything that is happening because racism exists, and innocent lives, people are being killed by people who are supposed to protect us. So you have to look at it from years and years and years of racism and oppression that's all building up. George Floyd's murder was just the tip of the iceberg, because underneath the surface there has been, you have to remember, slavery, racism, oppression. You have to remember white bathrooms and Black bathrooms, and not being able to sit at the front of the bus. I mean, all of those seem like really long ago stories, but those are things that happened maybe 2-3 generations ago. It's not that long ago. People are still alive today that had to deal with that. So it's not that long ago. And you have to remember that resonates with the Black community today as well. Anyways, the point is we have a voice and we have reason and a right, and we need to stand up, speak for what is right, and fight this injustice in this country, because it's flat out wrong. There's just no other way to put it. It's wrong. These are human lives that are living in fear and dealing with racism, and it's gotta end. That's why I'm not posting on my Instagram this week. I'm proud to do it. It's honestly the least that I can do. And I'm sharing a lot of resources on my stories and different ways that people can help and things you can watch on Netflix to become more aware of your privilege and what Black people go through in this country, and books you can read and podcasts you can listen to. I don't know everything. I don't. And being privileged with the color of my skin, I haven't had to deal with the things that Black people have had to deal with growing up. So the more that I can educate myself, the more I can also help other people understand, and the better that I can be an ally for this movement and for Black Lives Matter, and that's what matters to me. So anyways, thank you for listening to me rant, and I will continue talking about this because it's important and we need to keep having conversations about it. I'll keep you guys updated with the IVF stuff, but I just wanted to let you know what's going on. So thanks for listening. Hey guys, so I got the okay from my nurse to start stims tonight, so it's a go. I'm just putting a little ice on my stomach and then we'll go for it. I don't know, I'm smiling and excited because shots obviously suck, Menopur burns, but I'm excited to get started. Nervous, but I'm excited. I have my little Conceivable Designs cards, first day of stims, so exciting. I'll start with the Menopur first. One more, and then I'm done for tonight. Also, they told me, I didn't know, I'm gonna be taking 5 units of Lupron every day until my trigger shot, which is interesting. I thought I would do it for like a few more days, but it's every single day. So this is my first time on the Lupron protocol, or the Microdose Lupron protocol. So it's different than what I've done before. So I'll be doing 3 shots every day.
Don't put me in the video.
Why?
My hair messed up.
This one never really hurts. Gonna laugh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good to go. All right, see you tomorrow for Lupron and stims, day 2. Hey guys, I'm here for my first monitoring appointment. Again, in the fancy office, the HDTV. So I'm getting my blood work done, ultrasound, see how my follicles are doing. Today is stims day 4 tonight. So prayerfully, everything is working out, going the way it's supposed to. Yeah, and Jitesh and my brother-in-law Ritesh are waiting in the car because obviously they can't come in. I don't even know if you can hear me through this, but yeah, just waiting. Hey guys, so today is stims day 4. Say hi, Jitu.
4.
Day 4. I just finished my monitoring appointment and they found 12 follicles on the left side and 6 follicles on the right. Both sides have a follicle measuring like 13 millimeters, so that's a good sign. Doctor said I have a robust cycle so far, which I think is a good thing. So got my chauffeur with me, and I'm not going to show him, but my brother-in-law Ritesh is in the back. And what did you say, Ritesh? What do you like?
You like big follicles.
We like big follicles.
We cannot lie.
We cannot lie. So, all good news today. They're gonna call me later, and then I'll find out when I have to go back for another appointment, and what my medication dosage and everything will be tonight. For some reason, I feel like it's gonna stay the same since I'm responding so well. I don't think they're gonna increase, but you never know. I was telling Jitesh yesterday, or this morning, I don't know when I told you, yesterday, my stomach is starting to feel raw. Like my skin feels very raw because I've been doing the Lupron shots for the last, I don't know, 14, 15 days and then added stims, and so my stomach is just like...
Explain raw, because that helped me when you said it.
Like, what did I tell you? I don't remember what I said.
When you scratch.
Oh, like when you scratch an itch for too long, right? Like something on your body itches so bad, you just keep scratching and scratching, and all of a sudden you just get that, like, it hurts to scratch because your skin became like, it's raw. Like it became raw, like not numb, but it just like you touch the area too much. That's what my skin feels like on my stomach. So it's like, it's uncomfortable. You say interesting?
Yeah. Doesn't that help explain that? I don't know when you say raw. I don't know, what does that mean?
But it makes sense, right? Because I'm poking
yeah.
needles into
sense.
my stomach every single day.
Softer?
What, my stomach?
Or like the skin? It's more inside, like what you feel. It's like the layers.
Your skin gets irritated.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not anything gets like the layers are gone away. Your skin just gets really irritated because you're poking all the time. Anyways, so that's my update. I'll catch you guys later.
Bye guys.
Hey guys, today is Monday, June 8th, and I have my second monitoring appointment this morning. I did my Lupron shot and my stomach hurts, you guys. Like, it's so just, you can't even see bruises on the outside, but it just feels really tender and bruised on the inside of my skin. So I'm assuming bruises will probably show up soon, but yeah, I'm excited to see where we're at. There was really good progress at my last monitoring appointment, so I'm hoping that progress just keeps going and we get to egg retrieval soon and get to see our results. You know, it's been a really dark and heavy week with everything going on in this country and in the world, and that doesn't stop. That hurt and that pain and everything that the Black community goes through, it doesn't stop here. We have to keep fighting and keep pushing forward and keep fighting for change and justice and to end racism in any way that we can. But I also am focusing on IVF and trying to be really positive for myself and my body to produce good eggs for good embryos. So it's been a little bit challenging in that sense, but I feel really good about what I've been able to do as an individual and signing petitions and donating and bringing awareness and educating myself and everything. But it's definitely been heavy on my heart, and I know the whole country feels that way. It's just been very heavy for all of us. But it's so beautiful to see how many people have band together and how many people are educating other people that may not understand that racism is an issue in this country. And it's just been wonderful to see. It really has. So much love has also been shared, and it's wonderful. It really is. It's really awesome to see. So just sitting in the car. Yeah, it's like 9 o'clock now, and I have my appointment at 10:15, and it takes me about like 45 minutes to get there. So yeah, I'm excited. I'll update you guys when we get to the doctor's office. Hey guys, so I just got done in my doctor's appointment, and they were measuring follicles, like some big ones on the left ovary, but my right ovary is kind of like lagging a little bit. There's 7 follicles on the right, and only 2 of them were measurable. But a bunch of them, we have like 12 on the left, and a bunch of those were measurable. So she said we still have time though, since it's still early in the stimming world. We're on day 6 today. So I'll just wait for a phone call. Let me start the car. I'll just wait for a phone call from my nurse later and see where we're at, and like if they're gonna change my medication dosage and stuff. I'm trying not to get discouraged or anything because it's still early and we still have a lot of good follicles in there, so I'm just really hoping it works. I'm a little nervous. Like, I have moments where I'm like really hopeful, like this could really be the cycle that we get pregnant, and then other moments it's just like, what if we get the same exact outcome as the last 2? So hard to tell, but I'm trying to stay positive. Yeah, so we'll just see what happens.